Hello and welcome to another week. It's Tuesday. Yesterday was a holiday in Australia because we were celebrating Australia Day, but today we're all back at work and it's so great to be here because I want to share with you very quickly just 5 ways that you can start creating more money in your coaching business or your private practice. And it's not an exhaustive list. There are so many ways, but this is just the first 5 that came to mind when I was getting ready for this. Hey Mariam, thank you so much. Okay, so the first way, of course, is through direct client work. So that means actually providing a coaching session, whether that's online or in person, or it means actually delivering a service face-to-face. Maybe it's a one-to-one counselling or psychology program, something like that. So that's the first way, and that's probably when you're first starting, the quickest way to get dollars flowing through to the bank. It's so nice to have you too. Thank you, Mariam. I really appreciate your support. The second way is courses and training. Okay, so courses and training is an excellent way to start giving your business a bit of a cash injection, especially if you put these courses and training on repeat. So maybe, for example, with my coaching program, I put that on repeat 3 or 4 times a year. It's only 90 days. I have a podcast course that's evergreen. That's always available. People can purchase that while I'm in my sleep, and I can wake up, somebody's purchased it and they've started the course. There are lots of different ways that you can start making money from courses. A way that you can make money from training is perhaps you could try what I do. I let everybody who signs up for my webinar watch them free, and they get the replays free. But anybody who didn't register for the webinar has to pay $97 to watch a replay. So that's another way that I kind of monetize work that I've already done. I only needed to record the webinar once, but it's going to make money for me for as long as it's up and available. The third thing is assessments and screening tools. So for psychologists, this is a really, really good one because you can, there are certain ways that you can use to create the fee that you're going to charge for your assessments. The problem with assessments is that, they come once and then you might not need to do it again for a little while. So you really need to be clear about how you want to be charging for those assessments. For people who are coaches, absolutely start having a look at what assessments you can become trained in so that you can start delivering those assessments to your clients. So some of the assessments that are common for coaching businesses are things like the DISC. It's a inventory that you can use. There's all sorts of other things as well. There's a social communication questionnaire, lots of different things. Have a look at the Pearson websites. There's a Pearson clinical website, and that can give you some insights as to what sort of tests and assessments you can use. You can also go and get some training on the MMPI. So that's capital M for Mary, M for Mary, P for Peter, I for Igloo. You can get some training there. The MBTI, sorry, I got confused, the Myers-Briggs type indicator. And that's a very popular tool, especially in organisations and businesses where they're looking at things like personality profiling, and that's absolutely something you can do after you go and get some training in it. And you can charge people to deliver those screening tools. So that's another way that you can make money by assessments and screeners. And from there, once you've done the assessment or once you've done the screening tool, if you're a coach, what you want to do then is use that information to help the person make a decision about whether or not they might need more ongoing support. And if they do, you can then share with them what some of your offers might be, whether you have a free Facebook group that they can participate in, whether you offer coaching services, maybe you've got a special package or program that might suit them. Okay, so it can open up a lot of doors for you. It doesn't just have to stop at the assessment. The fourth way that people can generate money is to offer a membership. There are lots of different ways that you can do a membership, but a really simple one is to have a membership. You can set up a subscription through PayPal, and you have people in a closed Facebook group. And there are lots of different ways you can figure out how you want to be present in that Facebook group and what you want the members to receive and what you want the member community to look like. And there are all different rates of membership fees, and you would just find the one that was most aligned with your brand vision, but also married up really nicely nicely with your values, because we want everything to be happening from a place of alignment. The fifth way that you can start calling in some money now into your business, of course, is to monetize your podcast. And depending on the platform that you've got your podcast with, there'll be lots of different ways to do this. My podcast is on a site called Podbean, and I pay premium membership for that, which opens up lots of opportunities for me to be available to advertisers. So when I'm ready, I can let advertisers know that I'm now accepting applications for them to pop advertisements into my podcast. But I would always make sure that the advertisements that are coming on are relevant to what my audience wants to hear about. Otherwise, that's not going to work out, but you can get paid quite a lot of money. And here's a bonus one, number 6. YouTube is amazing for making money. And when I say amazing, what I mean is like the webinars. It's something you want to do once, and it might not be making you money today, or it might not be making you money in 6 months' time, but when you've been able to establish yourself as an authority in the field and people are wanting to research you, because they will, everybody will Google you before they sign up for your program, or before they, book a psychology session, people are going to Google you. And if they see that you've got a YouTube channel, they will start to watch some of the videos that you've been putting on there. And when you reach a certain number of views and a certain number of subscribers, you can absolutely start making some money from that. So start downloading videos that you're putting onto Facebook now and upload them. Use a Zapier use a Zap to connect your Facebook videos over to your YouTube, and get them happening now so that in the future you can start making money off them. How cool is that? So there are 5 ways to make money now in your private practice or your coaching business, plus a bonus 6th one. I also included some additional ones that aren't here in the email that I sent out today. If you didn't get it and you'd like to, please send me a message with your email address. Don't put your email address up in the public domain. Send me a message and I'll add you to the list, and I will send you a copy of that email. For anybody who's interested, I am accepting applications now for my 90-day coaching program. And if you would like some more information about that, please connect with me on Facebook, and I'll be happy to have a chat with you about everything that's included. Have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye, guys.